Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. So we just woke up, like I'd say probably 30 minutes ago. Woke up quite a bit later than I normally do because it is Sunday and I only went to bed at about 1:30 this morning actually. And so we woke up, we weighed ourselves. We are currently still hovering around 92.8, which isn't bad. My weight hasn't gone up a lot, but I need to be honest, this week I really wasn't on my diet. I wasn't following it completely. I was probably only eating about 5 out of 6 meals, so that's not great from my part, but our goal this week is to make that better and not miss a single meal. So with that being said, today is actually a full day of eating. We're gonna do full day of eating on the bulk, 4,300 calories, which is quite a lot. And I've no doubt that my weight will go up if I was to eat that every single day. So with every meal I'm kind of going to put on my carbs, my protein, my fats on this side or on this side, and then at the end I'll show you guys what the total is of everything. But it is around 4,300-ish calories, and like I said, I'm not too unhappy about my weight, because 92.3 for my length, or height, or whatever you call it. So for those of you that know now, I'm about 172 centimeters. It's not bad. Honestly, I don't even know where all the weight goes, because it's not really feeling like it's going to my muscles. So I don't know what takes up that much weight. But anyway. So our first meal of the day is going to be a smoothie. So over here we've got all of the ingredients that we're going to use. So honestly, since my calories are so high, this has been my go-to kind of smoothie. I've been doing it with blueberries, but if you eat a lot of blueberries have fiber in. Oats have a lot of fiber in, so what tends to happen is you tend to get some diarrhea, which is not too nice. So we've swapped out the blueberries for mango, but I bought this mango from the shop and I'm never buying it there again because it tastes like papaya. So I don't know what weird things they did over there, but yeah, so I actually thought about it and I'm just gonna start buying the mangoes fresh. So obviously I'll use the frozen blueberry, mango, papaya, whatever it is, and then I'll start using fresh ones. So with this being said, this first meal is going to consist of, I always start with some ice. Then it's going to be 100 grams of oats, which is quite a lot of oats obviously, but it's a super easy way. Just look how good that is. 99.8. That's what happens when you track your calories for 5 years. I've been doing this. I've been tracking my calories since I was about 15 years old. So yeah, my accuracy on the scale is very, very good. So we're gonna do oats, and then just get this out of the way. We're gonna do some oats. We're gonna do some whey protein. I want to make this more aesthetic, but it doesn't look okay. So we're gonna do about 36 grams, I believe, of whey protein. I think I'm correct over there. We increased it. It's a little over like 1 scoop, just to minimize the amount of fats I have and have a bit more protein instead. So got that. Then what we're gonna do is we are gonna throw in our mangoes. $100 grams of mangoes is going in over there. And then what we're gonna do next is we've got our not our whey protein, we've got our peanut butter, which is also sugar-free peanut butter. So we're gonna throw in we need 25 grams of this peanut butter. A little bit too much. Take some out. Come on. There you go. Now, last ingredient, we got some dates. So these dates are quite nice because obviously these mango pieces barely taste like anything. So we add in about 50 grams of dates over there. Yeah, 50 grams of dates. And then this is what you end up with. You end up with this, which actually looks pretty good, to be fair. And it's not bad. It's really not bad. So yeah, we got this now. Let's pop it in the blender and I'll see you afterwards. We're here outside now in the garden. So I'm just gonna drink my smoothie over here. First sip, base sip. Let's see how it is. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish my smoothie and I'll also throw out some calories over here. I'm not too sure how many calories this is actually, because like I said, I've been having it with blueberries, which is about, I think, 850 calories. So yeah, mango is probably a bit more, maybe close to 1,000, which is quite nice because, like I said, smoothies are really easy to get down when you're bulking. So if you do struggle to get, you know, enough calories while you're bulking, definitely make use of some smoothies. I mean, it's been like 5 minutes and I'm almost done with it now. But other than that, I'm gonna finish this. I'll probably head to the shop because I don't have any chicken left, I don't think, nor do I have mince, so maybe I'll take you guys with me for that. But if not, I'll see you all for meal number 2. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I just wanted to show you guys which health supplements I use at the moment. So first up, we have astragalus. Let me just move this. Ooh, whoa. We have astragalus. Now, what astragalus is it's basically for your kidneys, so kidney protection. Obviously, I am on PEDs, so a lot of these PEDs and things do put some strain on your kidneys. So I went and I bought astragalus powder. It's honestly just the easiest because, well, it's not the easiest, I guess capsules would be easier, but it's way less expensive and you can use more of it, so that's quite nice. Second thing I use is digestive enzymes. So because I am quite deep into the bulk right now, you know, a lot of my food kind of caused me to bloat a little bit, or it will cause me to have, you know, some diarrhea, to be straight about it. So these digestive enzymes do help a lot. And also what you need to keep in mind is, obviously the food that you eat, your body digests it, right? But unfortunately your body does not digest all of it like 100%. And what this does is the digestive enzymes is going to help your body break down the micro and the macronutrients better. And for that reason, you're going to get more out of your food and you're going to build muscle better and just use your food better in general. Then the other thing I'm using is vitamin D3 and K2, very important. It's going to help a lot with your immune system, you know, muscle function, lipid panels, all of these things, which is also going to be affected when you are on PEDs. So I take 2 capsules of these per day. Honestly, it's probably not going to focus nicely, but these are quite well priced actually, so you know, you can get that for cheap on Takealot. And then the other thing I use is going to be milk thistle. Now for me at the moment, milk thistle is very important because I actually started using my first oral a few weeks ago. Probably been on Anavar now for about, I'd say, 6 weeks. So the milk thistle is going to help a lot with protecting your liver. Okay, so that's the main thing. I take 3 of those a day. And then the orals that I'm on at the moment, it's not really health supplements, it's just want to show you guys. So I use Proviron. What Proviron does is it's going to help control your estrogen while you're on PEDs. Obviously, if you're on testosterone, your estrogen is also going to go up with your testosterone. So the Proviron is going to help a lot with actually keeping your estrogen in range. And with that being said, you can use lower amounts of testosterone and get more out of it. Like it helps your free test get a bit higher than it would without it. So that's what the Proviron helps for. It's normally used in people that struggle with erectile dysfunction and that has low libido and things like that, which I don't have a problem with. So imagine using that with that as well. So the other thing I want to show you guys is this guy over here. I don't know if you're going to be able to focus because it's quite bright outside, but anyway, So this is Anavar, okay, also better known as oxandrolone. So at the moment I'm taking 50 milligrams. As you can see, I only have 3 pills left. When I'm done with this, I am going to be done with it. I just wanted to try the Anavar because I've never used it before. And yeah, I just wanted to see with it. So the main thing that I got from the Anavar is I really saw that it keeps me a lot leaner while gaining weight, a lot more vascular, things like that. So it is quite nice, and the pumps are also pretty good. Honestly, I did not see I was on 20 milligrams for, let me think, 20 milligrams for about 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks I think. And honestly, I did not see a big difference between 20 milligrams to 50 milligrams. So I probably won't ever use 50 milligrams of Anavar again. And also I did see my blood pressure go up a bit on 50, but I didn't see it go up on 20. So I'll probably, if I do run Anavar again, I'll probably just stick to 20. But yeah, I take about 1 of these a day. I split it into 2. And then also what I take is I do take blood pressure medication. Okay, so everyone has that one thing that they do struggle with. As bodybuilders, you're usually predisposed to something genetically. Mine is blood pressure, unfortunately. So I was on an ARB, which is talmosartan, and it didn't bring my blood pressure down as much, but now I'm on a calcium channel blocker. So basically at this point, you know, I'm just trying to see which actually works with my body, because there's a lot of different blood pressure medications that works in a lot of different ways. So I'm using a very mild one. I'm using like 5 milligrams of this just to control my blood pressure. Obviously, you know, right now I'm trying to grow a bit, so my gear is a little bit higher than it would normally be. So it's very important for me to just keep my blood pressure in check right now, which I am still figuring out with a doctor. So that is basically, you know, the health stack that I use at the moment. There's 2 things that is needed here, which is NAC, which is also good for your kidney and your liver functions. And then there's also omega-3, which is good for a lot of things, you know, brain function, you know, your muscle, ligaments, tendons, and also your lipid panels. So I'm probably going to go buy that now at Dischem. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, because the thing is, when it comes to bodybuilding, especially if you're enhanced, these things are extremely important. For the first year, I was not using any health supplements at all. Actually, I was using like omega-3, that's it. But I wasn't using any of these things, which is really important. And when I did my blood work, you know, I could see some of the panels. It wasn't like, whoa, but it was like, yeah, there's some things that are not completely in check. And then after that, I started using, you know, some health supplements and stuff. And I went back again about 6 months later, and all of my panels were absolutely perfect. Like there wasn't one thing that was out of point, except for my blood pressure, obviously, which we are busy, you know, figuring out. But yeah, I also went for a heart sonar, and my heart is fine. My left ventricle is a little bit enlarged, but it's not athlete's heart yet. But the reason it is a bit enlarged is, he says, it's just due to me actually, because I've been bodybuilding and lifting since I was 12, and before that I actually used to also do a lot of like sprinting and stuff. So yeah, as long as it doesn't grow too fast, it would be okay. But the last time I went, I've gone twice, and the last time I went, after I started using supplement stuff, my heart size actually got smaller, which is really cool. So yeah, that is basically the health supplements, and I'll see you guys on the next meal. Okay, so about to have meal number 2, pre-workout meal, exact same thing as meal 1. Only difference is there isn't any date. So basically it's 100 grams of oats, 36 grams of whey protein, 25 grams of peanut butter, and also 100 grams of mangoes. So that's going to be our pre-workout. We're going to go train in about 50 minutes, 50 to 55 minutes. And that's why we're also going to take our Anavar now. So 50 milligrams of that, like a nice pre-workout. So yeah, that's about it. So we're going to finish this up, neaten up, and then maybe I'll pop up some footage of us doing our leg day. Okay, so just finished up at the gym, probably like 20 or not even like 15 minutes ago, and I'm about to have my post-workout meal, which is 100 grams of cornflakes, 32 grams of whey protein, and about 250 milliliters of almond milk. So some of you might find this as an interesting combination, and others of you might know that there's a reason behind this. So after your workout, you also always want to absorb or consume carbs that is very fast digesting, and that's going to be mostly like cereal or, you know, any more sugary based carb in a sense. So obviously cornflakes is quite high in sugar, and it is very fast to process. And the reason for this is because you want, obviously while you're training, right, you're using your glycogen, you're using your glycogen stores up. And what you want to do after your workout is you want to refill those glycogen stores as fast as possible, because that is going to, you know, spike your insulin a bit, and it is also going to kind of like stimulate your body to recover faster. And for that reason, obviously it is quite good. So yeah, we're gonna eat this. It is actually better than it might look. So yeah, we're gonna finish this. I think this is meal 3 for the day, and right now it is 20 minutes past 4. So I'll probably have my next meal ideally at like probably like 7. I'll have my next meal at like 7, then around 9, and then my last meal at 11. That's actually quite good. I usually have my last meal at like 1 AM, and I'm trying to not do that anymore. So I'm going to try and space my meals a bit closer. But yeah, that is pretty much meal 3. So if you didn't know this, from now on really try and have more like sugary based carbs, foods that digest easily after your workouts, because it is going to help a lot with recovery, and if you're trying to build muscle, that's going to be very beneficial. Okay, so it's a few hours into the future right now, and over here we have meal number 4. So right now it is actually 9:15. I know I said my next meal was going to be at 7, I think I said, but I don't know, for some reason it always tends to happen like this. But you know, we will definitely still get it done. So with that being said, meal number 4 is 100, and let me just show you guys properly. So it is 175 grams of lean mince, and then over here we have 350 grams of basmati rice, or it's 110 grams raw. It works out to about 350, around about there. So yeah, well, that's about it. And then also with that, we also have 1 banana, and that is going to be it. I snack on 2 bananas per day as well, which I forgot to mention. The other banana I already had, it's over there somewhere, the peel. But yeah, that is going to be meal number 4. This is probably my favorite meal of the day, to be honest. As you can see, all of my previous meals have been like protein powder kind of stuff, but this one I did not actually make myself. My girlfriend made this for me, so that helps a lot because she actually knows how to make food. I just usually make my mince and my chicken, and then I throw on like pepper and salt, and then I'll just like force it down like that. But this, she actually put in some chutney and some, what do you call it, like chakalaka stuff. So yeah, it is quite good. So I'm really looking forward to eating this, and then I'll probably eat my next meal. It is right now, let me see. So right now it is 17 minutes past 9. I'll probably eat my next meal 10:30, and then I'll probably eat my next, or my meal after that, last meal, at about midnight, or like 12:30. So I'll see you guys for that one. Okay guys, next meal now. This is going to be my 5th meal for the day. Let me just see if this, yeah, this is probably fine. So yeah, this is going to be my 5th meal of the day. So just to show you guys what we have 4 eggs, and we have 4 slices of toast. Very, very basic, nothing too complicated about this meal really, and that's honestly what I prefer. Now I prefer keeping things as basic as possible when it comes to dieting, because that's the only way that I'm really going to stick to it. If I have to make a meal with like 20 different ingredients every time, I'm not going to stick to my diet. So throw up the calories on the screen again, and honestly, you know, I'm probably not even going to put sauce on this because I just want to eat it, get it over with. And you know, this is usually, right now it's 11 p.m. It's to give you the exact, it's actually 11:30. Okay, So yeah, this is usually the point where I don't feel like eating anymore. Like I said, it is my fault that I'm eating this late, but regardless of the time, I'm still gonna get it done because I made a promise to myself that this week I will get every single meal, no matter what time I need to go to bed. I am gonna get every single meal, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, at the end of the day, this is really what it comes down to. It just comes down to being consistent. Okay, and I feel like this is the part where so many people do not understand really what it takes, because they think if you really want to build muscle and things like that, the thing is, a lot of people might do this for a day, maybe a week, maybe even a month, but unfortunately they just don't stay consistent for long enough to actually reap the results of their hard work. So we're gonna finish this meal as soon as possible, and then after that I still have one meal left, so I'll see you all for that one. Alright, so it's currently 1:45 in the morning, and everyone is asleep. But as you can see at the back, we are quickly having a nice little braai. Okay guys, last meal of the day finally. So right now it's 1 a.m, it's just past 1 a.m, and we are having our last meal now, which is going to be very, very, very basic as well. Rice, we've got 350 grams of basmati rice, or 110 grams raw weight again. We've got 175 grams of cooked chicken breast, and we also have 10 grams of avocado oil. Something that you might notice that is missing in my meals is some vegetables, which I really need to work on, to be honest. I'm not too focused on that right now, but I should be. What I'm going to start doing is I want to start adding about 200 grams of spinach per day. So I'll probably add that to this meal, and I'll probably add it to the other meal, which is the mince meal. But yeah, I'm just very glad that I am having my last meal right now. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna head off to bed. So yeah, that's basically it for the full day of eating. I'll pop up all of the calories over here somewhere right now. It should be around 4,000, probably between 4,100 to 4,300, pretty much something like that. I just eat the same foods every day. But yeah guys, this is basically just what it comes down to, day in and day out. It's just doing the same, mundane things over and over, and that's just what's gonna get you the results. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't want to hear, because everyone nowadays is looking for this quick hack, this fat burner that they can take, or getting abs in 5 minutes. But the truth is, that's just not how it works. It takes time, it takes consistency, and it does take patience. Okay, I'm impatiently patient with a lot of things. So I'm gonna eat this now. I'm gonna finish it up as fast as I can, hop in bed, and then I'll probably wake up at around 8 a.m. tomorrow. The nice thing is I found a place where I can buy my rice now. So a lot of times I don't make my rice, especially when it gets this late, because partly why I am up this late as well is because I do, check-ins with my clients, I update programs, I create content. So yeah, that does keep me quite busy. But thank you all so much for watching. If you are still watching, I think this is going to be quite a long video, probably about 20 minutes, if not longer. So yeah, if you're still watching, I really do appreciate every single one of you. I'm really starting to enjoy this YouTube thing, because I feel like I can be so much more authentic on YouTube than I can be on Instagram or TikTok. A lot of those things are very fake, and it's just quick snippets of someone's life, but it's not like the raw footage like this can be. That's why I'm also going to try and keep these things as unedited as possible, while still keeping a nice flow to it. But I really do appreciate it. Probably 100 views here is easily as equal to 10,000 views on Instagram, in my opinion. So if you're also watching, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Gonna be pushing out 2 videos per week starting this week. I've already got the next one lined up, which is gonna be a bit more educational. You know, I want to really mix it up with, you know, keeping it like educational and really teaching you guys as much as possible, but at the same time also show, you know, parts of my life and make it more entertaining and kind of show a bit more of my personality. So that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll check you all in the next one. Peace.